Hello, my name is Jasmine, and I am promiscuous. I feel like in order to be free from what you are going through, you have to first acknowledge what you're going through. A lot of times people don't want people to see the inner them. They want people to see what they're holding inside. And so they try to say that they're fine, that they're okay, that they're not dealing with certain things. But that is not the case at all. We are all going through something, whether we like to admit it or not. We have all been somewhere, whether we want to admit it or not. We have all struggled, whether we show it or not. So I just wanted to really just show my struggle, what I'm going through, to show people that we all go through something. We all deal with something. We try to mask it by smiling. We try to mask it by our presentation, but a lot of people can see the man behind the mask. You know, you can see the man behind the mask, even though you try to show people that you're not that person. But when you look in the mirror, who's staring right back at you? Is it the person you're trying to be, or is it the person you really are? I know for me, just we were at this all-in retreat, and a lady comes to me and she's like, "You're beautiful, you're beautiful." And in my mind, I'm thinking like, of course, I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm beautiful. Like, I have embraced my inner beauty. I have embraced the person that I am, to accept who I am as a person, to accept all that God has made me to be, to accept that it doesn't matter whether you're fat or skinny, tall or short, light or dark, but God has made us all unique. And I love the person that I am. I embrace the person that I am because I am different and I love different. I love being different. I love to express my differences. I love to express who I am. I love to express who I am as a person. And who I am as a person isn't like everybody else. And I wasn't made to be like everybody else. I was made to be different. And so, like, it's interesting because she said those things and I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, I know this, but do I really know it? Am I really embracing the inner beauty inside of me? Am I really the person who I say I am? So in this process, I'm like, I know I'm beautiful, push it to the side, whatever. And then a few weeks later, I'm going to the transit center, and I go to the transit center and I'm just asking people some questions about the transit center because our transit center doesn't have, refreshments there. It doesn't have vending machines. So I'm going around asking people different questions. And this guy out of nowhere says to me, he says, "You are beautiful. Don't let any guy tell you anything different than what you really are." And I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't let guys tell me that. Like, this is all this from feeling like I already know who I am, but do I really know who I am? Am I really embracing who God said I am? And what I have come to the realization is I have not. I have let the desire of who I choose to be dictate the person that I really am. And why do I say that? Because even though I embrace my beauty on the outside, when I'm walking around and doing different things like that, when I think about a photo, when I think about a video, when I think about these different things, I have realized that I have not embraced my beauty, because when I am taking photos, when I'm doing videos or different things like that, I am constantly nitpicking at what I believe to be beautiful. I am nitpicking at what I believe to be pretty, smart, intelligent. What I believe that people see me as soon as I take a photo. As soon as I take a photo, I'm constantly looking at, okay, oh my gosh, I can see acne. Oh my gosh, I can see my blubber coming out of my shirt. I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that. Oh my gosh, my hair is sticking up. I need to take the picture over. I'm constantly nitpicking at the pictures of who I want to be, instead of embracing the beauty that God has placed inside of me. And so I have said to people that I know I'm beautiful. I know this. I am embracing my beauty. But when I take a picture, that doesn't show. When I smile, it doesn't show. I hate my smile. Oh my gosh, my teeth are looking this type of way. They're crooked, they're far apart. I need this, I need that. Oh my goodness, my cheeks look fat. I look like a freaking blowfish, I'm looking at these things and I'm like, am I really embracing my beauty? Am I really portraying the person that I claim to be? And so I am learning that it's not about the picture. It's not about the picture. In our conscious mind, we are looking at it like, oh my gosh, this, and this. When other people are looking like, oh my gosh, you look so beautiful. But I'm nitpicking at the little things in the picture that don't even matter. And that's how we do in our life. We nitpick at the things that don't matter. We nitpick at the things that people try to tell us is beautiful. We nitpick at the things that society is trying to tell us that how we should look and what we should do, how we should dress, how we should talk, how we should walk. And then I realized that doesn't matter. If I embrace who I am for myself, then anything anybody else has to say doesn't even matter. And a lot of times, society isn't even the ones down talking us, it's ourself down talking us. But we feel like because society says this person has to look a certain way, we feel like they're talking to us, that they're saying to us that we have to look that way. And that's not the case. Embrace who you are. Embrace your beauty. I say this because I didn't tell anybody this. I didn't tell anybody this because I was afraid. I was afraid of people finding out my inner secrets. People finding out the things that I was trying to hide. And what I realized is no matter what you try to hide, people are going to find out eventually. I would rather people find out from me than from someone else. And so this is me stripping myself of all of the bad, embracing the good. So I was promiscuous. And I say this in a sense of not going out and having sex with this, and this person. I was that girl in the past that I would, go and have sex with not random people, but like if I was in a relationship, I would be with this person, we'd be together for a while, we break up. Then I would be with this other person, we get together, we break up. This was me in the past. Me in the present, I am no longer that person. But I haven't fully overcome this promiscuity. I haven't fully embraced who I am. And this is how I realize this. We have these things. We have these things called video chatting, these things that we use to interact with the people around us. But what I have found myself doing is showing showing parts of me that shouldn't be shown to people that I chat with. I have shown things that aren't made for that. I have allowed the curiosity of what the person says to me on the other side of the computer allow me to dictate what I'm going to do. And we all have a choice. We all have a choice to do what's right and do what's wrong. We can say at the end of the day, well, this person, da 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 da, but at the end of the day, it was your choice to do it. It was your choice to, take off your clothes for that person. Even if you say no and that person walks away today, know that that person walked away because you made the right choice, and you shouldn't feel guilty about the right choice. I've had to block people because I had to realize that my worth is more important than my sexual being. And I don't want people to remember me as being promiscuous. I don't want people to remember me as being a sexual person. I don't want people to remember me as the girl they seen on the computer screen taking her clothes off. I don't want people to look at me as that person, but I want people to remember me as a person who was a motivational person, someone who encouraged people to be a better person, someone who inspired people to want to go out and change the world around them. And I'm telling you today that you are beautiful, you are important, and you don't need the things around you to dictate the person that you are. You don't need the things around you to dictate the person that you will become. You make that choice. Don't wait for somebody to make it for you. They don't have the power over you to make that choice for you. It is the power that was placed inside of you that gives you the power to choose your destiny. It gives you the power to choose where you will be, gives you the power to choose who you will become. Who do you choose to be? Who will you become? What type of person do you want people to remember you as? If you die tomorrow, what will people say about you? If you died right now, what would people say about you? If people never heard from you again, even if you're still alive, but people never heard from you again, what would they say about the person that you are? How do you want to be remembered? And try to do something about that. Try to change for the better. Try to change for the community around you, because somebody's waiting on you to change. They're looking at the person that you are right now, and they're waiting for you to change. So make the change today.